This is Blind from Summoner Circle.
This is Dallas from Narcotic Wasteland.
Hey, this is Danny Rodriguez from Through the Eyes of the Dead.
Hey, everybody, this is Travis from Visceral Discord.
Hi, this is Cheney Crab from Entheos, and you're listening to the Great Metal Debate Podcast.
Welcome back, Metalheads, to the Great Metal Debate Podcast. It's Xander, and I'm here at the tasting room here in Tampa, Florida, with local slammers Oinkliteration. Say hi, guys.
What up?
Yo!
All right. And sitting next to me is Jax the guitarist and Cody the vocalist.
What up?
How's it going, y'all?
Fucking A. And tell me how long Oinkliteration has been around.
Wasn't it like March or April?
Yeah, since pretty much the mid to end March. So I think, about 9 months or no, hold on. No, I'm tripping like 7 months. So I'm tripping, my bad.
Yeah, not
Yeah, about 7 months now.
So you guys are pretty much infants then.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Obviously, you guys know other local brutal bands like Insectile and Extinguished, but how familiar are you with the Texas crew Bludgeoned?
I fuck with a lot of the members because I grew up watching the dude that's filling in, Nikhil T. Shout out Nikhil T. I believe that's how you say his name. He's crazy.
The drummer. Yeah, he's fucking nuts. He's Anal Stab Wound. He's a one-man band. It's also his band, so y'all check that shit out. It's fucking nuts. So
Dude's insane.
Shout him out.
I've heard that he has like a shit ton of bands too.
Oh yeah, dude's crazy.
Yeah. I can't remember all of them. I think he's playing in
He's playing with Malignancy.
Yeah, that band. I was trying to think of him, but yeah, he's playing with them right now and a few others.
You know, the newest Malignancy album, Discontinued, actually ended up being my number 14 of my top 20 favorite albums of the year. Check that out on episode 78 that we just did. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the guy from Epicardiectomy. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Epicardiectomy, that's what it is. That guy is in every fucking band. You go to metalarchives.com and you look, and it's like a paragraph long full of bands that guy's been in.
For real. Another one is Larry Wang. He's in like everything.
That's probably what I'm thinking of, Larry Wang.
That's what's
Dude,
up.
I fuck with, I want to go to the Bludgeon thing real quick. I fuck with the original vocalist, Jonathan. I think his name's Jonathan Huber. But yeah, he was the OG vocalist, if I'm not mistaken, of I Declare War. He was in Pathology. I actually hung out with him and chilled with him when way before I even imagined I'd be in a band. I was probably like, I'm 32 now. I was probably like 18, 19. And Pathology stopped by our hometown in Panama City and fucking shredded our faces in.
See, lucky you, because I myself am 33, and I've been listening to Pathology since their...
Love Pathology.
Among the Ancients album, I think it's called. Legacy of the Ancients. Yeah,
that's one of my favorite. I think that's Huber album, if I'm not mistaken. It's either him or Matty Way.
No, it's Matty Way.
Yeah.
Because Jonathan Hubbard didn't actually get into the band until...
He did one album.
The album after he did 2 albums. With them.
Did two?
Yeah, he did 2 albums with them. Yeah.
Code Injection, I think, was the album, wasn't it? Or was that the song?
No, so Code Injection was the song from.
I love that song though.
From Legacy of the Ancients, and then after that they did Awaken to the Suffering. I think it was called.
Yes, dude, I love Huber. Like, I mean, Matty Way too. Like, shit. Anyone who's been a part of Pathology is a fucking legend, honestly.
I myself am a huge fan of Pathology, yet never seen them live, and I've never seen I Declare War live either.
I never seen I Declare War, but I've seen Pathology.
But anyway, I saw the cover art for your single called Flesh Shitter, and I'm guessing that's a cattle decapitation humanure reference.
Yes, absolutely.
To everyone who's mad about it, that's exactly what we're doing. Like,
it's a parody, not trying to steal it.
Not even a parody necessarily. It's just kind of an ode. Like, we're none of us are like giant. I'm not even gonna like be a poser and act like we're giant cattle decapitation fans, but we all respect them. I've seen them a time or two. My buddies have played with them, opened up for them. But yeah, so the song was already written. It was called Flesh Shitter, and instantly came to mind was a picture of a pig shitting out human parts. But then it made me think of humanure, so I was like, fuck it, let's just copy this and change it up a little bit. And it even got a little recognition from Cattle Decapitation. They were viewing our stories on Instagram, so they seen that shit. And whether they like it or not, They've seen it.
You know, I commented on YouTube saying Cattle Decapitation called, they want their album cover back. And stuff like that. I mean, obviously that was a joke.
Yeah, you amongst about 50 other people. I feel like some people were like angry at us. I'm like, dude, why are y'all mad? Like, we just out here hanging out and like just showing some odes to other bands we like.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, admittedly, that's the only song I've ever heard. And I guess I'll hear Hog Tied tonight for the first time ever live.
Yeah, we
And
just released that recently. Yeah.
I've already purchased the shirt because I can already tell that I'm going to enjoy the upcoming EP. Now, judging from the t-shirt design that I just bought, I can see that you guys don't really like law enforcement very much. So does the design reflect the lyrics as well?
For the most part, like, we're not posting lyrics. Most of the lyrics are pretty, you can't really understand for the most part. We do have one song that we're going to release. It's going to be on the EP. It's called Barnyard Beatdown. And shout out all the hardcore kids. Like, it's definitely slammy, but it's got a lot of beatdown hardcore elements. But we're going to have a lyric video for that. It's got some sing-along parts, group vocals and whatnot. But yeah, and as far as the like anti-police, that's like what our band is. It's like half just like kind of fun, just like we sound like we make a bunch of pig noises, pig squeals, snorts and shit like that. And we just like, none of us are vegan or anything, but we all respect animals and like, just like animals over humans. And then yeah, we're just anti-police. So it's like multiple meanings behind the name of the band, Oinkliteration.
I could definitely tell because at your merch table, you guys have a fake severed head that has a police hat on. and you know what? I kind of agree with you guys. I'm so sick and fucking tired of getting pulled over for speeding. Here in America, we should be able to speed as much as we want. We should be able to smoke weed. It's all fucking bullshit, man.
Type shit.
Type shit. Exactly.
Type shit.
So what can you tell your new fans or people who have never heard your music, what they can expect?
Some groovy shit coming up, that's for sure.
Fucking pure brutality. Fucking
Slam.
I was like, it's slam, just like good old. Obviously, like I said, we got a little bit of hardcore elements. I don't feel like much of it, but a lot of people think we got some deathcore elements, which I mean, I have nothing against. I love deathcore. I love a lot of deathcore bands, but I prefer I stick a little bit heavier. So I feel like death or slam just like a notch or two heavier deathcore, It's breakdown or slam, like same type shit, just a little more anger to it, I feel like.
A little more grossness.
Yeah, exactly. A little more gross, dirty, nasty.
Now, we know about the upcoming EP, but is it a potential precursor for a full-length debut before the end of 2025?
If all our schedules play out 100%, and I mean, as of right now, we practice every Monday. Like we're pretty good about scheduling stuff. So we're gonna do our best. Worst case scenario, another EP for sure. And I'm not gonna say 100% before 2025, but like more than 50%, we're gonna try to drop 2 EPs in 2025. Our current EP that we'll be releasing the album artwork and name probably within the next few weeks, and yeah, that'll be out probably most likely February, our first EP, and then we'll probably try to do, if we can, we got a few songs already wrote or we're finishing writing, so if we can get enough material, we'll do a full EP or full length album, but for sure EP if not a full length.
Tell me about the crowds at your previous shows. Is there traditional moshing or is it mostly hardcore dancing?
It depends on the environment and the people that pull up, but like we get a lot of push pitters, but at the last show, that could have been because they were like newer to going to shows and stuff.
Shout out 2-Piece. We were playing a show with our hometown homies, 2-Piece. If you don't know them, get to fucking knowing them. They just finished a sold out tour with Peeling Flesh. So yeah, go fuck with them for sure. But yeah, that's the big homies, 2 brothers that kill shit. But yeah, it was mostly hardcore kids. So there's a lot of hardcore dancing, which I'm not gonna front. I feel like I can speak for Jackson when I say we prefer hardcore dancers and crowd killers. Nothing against push pitters, because
push pitters. I don't fuck with push pitters.
He's John. Don't listen.
See, I'm a push pitter. I'm old school,
That's
because
what
I'm old.
See, that's me. I prefer. I want to see, like, I guess it's because we're angry man. I want to see motherfuckers beat the fuck out of each other. But at the same time, personally, as long as you're giving energy, I'd rather you push pit than stand there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's like if you're
push pits is rather than nothing.
And yeah, some older people they don't want to get beat up on. So I get it. Like I'm not a fan of push pitting either. But at the same time, I get it, I get the environment. Yeah, so I don't mind personally. But
as someone who has been in boxing before, I'm not afraid to get punched in the face. I'm afraid to lose my teeth. I like my teeth,
If I get hit in the mouth one more time, my teeth will fall out, and I'm not joking. I've been hit in the mouth way too many times.
I already look like a jack-o'-lantern as it is.
I think I can speak for both of us when I say we've both took some ass whoopings in the pit.
Oh, absolutely.
But I feel like I can speak for both of us when I say we've also fished out more ass whoopings in the pit than taken. So,
absolutely,
it's cool. You win some, lose some.
To each their own, but I myself, wasn't expecting to get crowd killed. But when I saw Vomit 4th nearly 2 years ago, do you think that hardcore dancing is the new modern generation way of reacting to modern brutal death metal or slam?
I believe that it has its time and place depending on the song and the environment and crowd. But I'm seeing a lot of people like slam, like hardcore dancing and windmills and spin kicks and shit for slam stuff. That's pretty sick.
Okay,
I feel the same, honestly, for the most part. I feel like hardcore dancing and shit is like, I feel like it's taken over a little bit, but it definitely just depends on the location, the other bands on the bill and whatnot. But yeah.
Okay, so do you guys have any previous bands or current side projects?
I myself do not.
I have a side project. It's also a previous band, but it's just as of right now, I'm trying to do some live shit. But it's called Swamp Morgue. Y'all go check it out. It's slam, similar to Oinkliteration, but it's just a 2-man project. Me and my buddy Chris Salloway. Shout out Chris. He's been on He's in a band called Coffee, which is probably one of the biggest local bands that ever come out of our hometown, Panama City. They only have 1 or 2 demos out that are kind of shitty recordings, but if you were there, you fucking know. I recently booked them for their 10-year anniversary. It's their first show back in 10 years, and yeah, it was fucking insane. And he was also in Cannabis, which is featured our drummer, Austin. He played in Cannabis. They're slam. But yeah, shout out Swamp More, my other side project. Y'all go run it up. As of right now, we just got like 2 songs out. And yeah, we're trying to do some more shit soon, but I've just been focused on Oinkliteration as the moment. And we might work on some other side projects. We've all talked about some shit, but I ain't gonna speak on that too much yet. So
we got our secrets.
Yeah, y'all stay posted. We got some shit we working on.
All right, so this question is for Jax. Who inspired you to pick up a guitar and start playing?
It's a very funny story because it's this one kid that was in my neighborhood. He was older and he was kind of an asshole, and he was bragging that he could play Smoke on the Water on the guitar. And I that day I asked my dad, "What is that?" And then he taught me how to play, and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of sick." So shout out to that kid that was an asshole.
Also, fuck that kid because he's an asshole. So.
Oh God.
And this one's for Cody. Who are some of the vocalists who made you want to start practicing your gutturals?
Don Campman, 100%, first and foremost.
Waking the Cadaver.
Yeah, exactly. Waking the Cadaver, Hate Diplomacy, Esophagus, probably some other shit I don't even know about or didn't realize. But he's the main one. Like we said a minute ago, Jonathan Huber, or Huber, I might be mispronouncing it, but Matty Way. I'm really bad with names. Cephalotripsy is one of my favorite. I think Angel Koa or Ochoa.
I got my picture with him whenever he played with Devourment.
I seen him with Disgorge. Yeah, shout out him. And one of the nicest dudes I've met.
Angel or Ochoa, I think his name is.
I'm trying to think of some. There's multiple more, but being put on the spot, it's hard for me to think right now. But yeah,
I get you.
But if anything, Don Campman, he's one of my all-time favorite vocalists.
Jax, do you practice vocals too?
Not really at the practices, but at the live shows, I usually am mic'd up. Not really doing vocals, but just like screaming some shout.
That shit.
Yeah, some shouty like hardcore shit, trying to get people moving.
And how about you? Do you play any other instrument besides vocals? Your vocal cords?
I do not. I mean, I can play a tiny bit of guitar, but not even enough to honestly say I play guitar. But real quick, I want to say Jackson's honestly fire as fuck at vocals. Don't even let him try to fool y'all. He don't be doing them a lot, but he good, for real.
Very modest about it.
He is. He's good. He's a shy boy. He bashful.
Start blushing. Oh my God.
Now, as for the name of the band, it's clear that you guys wanted to reference a swine due to pig squealing nature of the vocals and the imminent obliteration of livestock. Am I on the right track?
Well, honestly, it wasn't even about the obliteration of livestock, but now I'm gonna tell people this. But no, it was just literally we just wanted to come up with it was Oinkliteration is what I originally pitched. And then Jackson was like, what about Oinkliteration? And I was like, yes, that's it. It's definitely it. It's just dumb enough and just fucking cool enough to fit like the whole
Just
theme.
silly.
Yeah, it's a little silly. Which is the band, like we're
not taking ourselves.
We're not like full blown like satirical, but we obviously, if you looked into us at all, you can tell we got some satire, but it's also serious at the same time.
Well, even though it's meant to be satire, I do feel like it's a more sophisticated way of saying pig destroyer.
Very true.
I didn't even put that together, but shout out Pig Destroyer.
Dude,
let's do a fucking show together.
I love it so much.
That'd be insane.
By the way, the idea of selling cheap Halloween pig snouts to your to people at your merch table, apparently they're selling like hot cakes. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, we just ordered like 50 more. We're selling for $1, so I love it. Like, look in the crowd and everyone got a pig nose on. I love it, man.
I also picked one of those up, and I'll definitely wear it. And do you guys have any more future upcoming shows?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we're playing
Playing the Spot.
Yeah,
in
we're playing the
Orlando.
Spot in Orlando with Insectile. Shout them out. We're playing with them tonight too.
Also, Serious Bodily Harm. They're fucking sick.
Hold on, give me like 30 seconds. I'll pull up our upcoming shows. Got a little list. I gotta stay organized. I'll forget everything in the world. All right, so we got tonight with Bludgeon, Extinguished, Insectile, and Hemolacria. We're in Tampa at
Deviant Libation.
Yeah, Deviant Libation. Then tomorrow, the 29th of December, we're with Insectile, Newfound Genocide, Serious Bodily Harm, and To Flesh for Burial at the Spot in Orlando. Then Monday, January 13th, we're with Lilith's Demise, Hemolacria, and Inner Wounds at the Handlebar in Pensacola, Florida. Then Monday, January 20th, real quick, I'm stoked for this one. Pig theme slam show, or not pig theme, animal theme slam show with the only one that's not animal theme, Bonginator. Then we got Trash Panda, Frog Mallet, and Oinkliteration, obviously, at the Handlebar in Pensacola. Then we got Wednesday, February 5th with Two Piece, Chain Gang, Pure Bliss, and Statement of Pride, also at Handlebar in Pensacola. If y'all haven't gathered by now, that's the area we're from. But and then I think in March 13th, this one hasn't been 100% confirmed yet, but it's like 99 or like 90% confirmed. Esophagus from Chile, also in Pensacola. And then we should be back in Tampa most likely in July for a festival with Andrew, who's also throwing the show tonight with us. So.
And of course, Esophagus has Don Chapman from.
He's one.
So
technically, they have two vocalists. I can't remember the original's name, but he's from Chile, and so he plays shows out there and some shows with them. But also, a lot of times when they're in the state, they do stuff with Don and whatnot. So, yeah, they got two vocalists, and they're both fucking insane.
All right. So, lastly, I appreciate you guys taking the time to join me for the podcast. But before I go, what is the best way that people can support your music?
Listen to it, come to shows, throw down, buy merch.
Yeah, for sure. Check us out on everything, dude. Like almost anything you can think of. Yeah, anything to stream music, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Bandcamp, all that good stuff. Probably a lot of other shit. Instagram, Facebook, X, Threads. We're on most social medias. I don't think we're on TikTok just because I've been too lazy to make one. yeah, we on MySpace. Not really. I wish though.
No OnlyFans.
Yeah, shit. Don't put us ideas. We'll do that shit. Extra pig.
Show you how we make the bathwater.
Yeah. We got Oinkliteration bathwater. Come out to the show and get you some. Shout out Belle Delphine.
I actually saw that you guys have actual fucking bathwater, and it looks dirty too because you have this whole getup that you have for on stage, the camo coveralls, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we try to keep that like farmer, like backwoods look.
Backwoods.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
shout out backwoods.
Why not sponsor us, please?
Yeah, for real.
As long as people think that you really do take a bath in the muddy river somewhere out in the middle of bumfuck, like in the movie Deliverance, then that would definitely be a selling point for your band. So once again, thank you guys very much for taking the time to speak with me.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank you
metal
for
debate.
having us, for real, boss.
Hell yeah.